Hey friends and fans, Christy from Happy and Healthy TV with you guys tonight for a vitamin review video. So as you guys know, in the spirit of going in order, we started off with B complex. I figured let's keep going with that. We've already done vitamins B1, B2, and B3, so guys keep on the lookout for that. Today we're going to be doing vitamin B5, which is pantothenic acid. Don't think that I skipped over B4. There is no such vitamin as B4, so I just want to go ahead and put that out there for you guys. So, yeah, let's take a look at B5 and the cool things that it does. You may have heard a lot about B5 through, believe it or not, a shampoo company. Pantene Pro V. Part of why they're called Pantene is it came from the word pantothenic acid. They put a ton of B vitamin, or B5, rather, excuse me, in that particular hair product to help with the overall health of, obviously, your hair and your skin and your nails and things like that. So some people have heard that name and are familiar with it. B5 was researched mostly in the early 1930s and the early 1940s. And they found in their research that it was a required growth hormone for rodents and yeast and birds and things like that. So obviously we're human. We're not any of these other species, but that prompted them to do more research on it. So what did we find were benefits of vitamin B5? Well, first of all, as I talk about with all B-complex vitamins, it's affiliated with breaking down fats, carbs, and protein in the body. But in addition to that, more or less on the carbohydrate end of things. So it's really important for breaking down our carbs so this way that we have good energy and we're able to go ahead and get that ATP into the mitochondria of the cell. The other thing that's interesting about B5 is that it helps improve our tolerance to stress because it supports the adrenal glands. Your adrenal glands, if you don't know already, are a triangle-shaped organ that lives on the top of your thyroid. And when we see people have what I call a burnt-out adrenal fatigue syndrome or something along the lines of that, most commonly when I test a patient, B5 comes up, so it's a deficiency. So that's something to pay attention to. If you feel sluggish, if you feel tired, or if you feel more irritable than normal, you may want to have your B5 levels checked by somebody like myself. Another thing that it does is, again, it helps you get that adequate production of fat inside your cells. So if we don't have adequate fat in the cells, remember what happens, we wind up with inflammatory problems and all kinds of other not fun things that you probably don't want to be dealing with. Excuse me, guys, while I grab water. All right, so what are signs of a B5 deficiency? Now I have my outline here, of course, to go in order. And a lot of times I'll said stuff already on my outline because I've been spitting this stuff out for over a decade. But the first thing, always, fatigue is a big one. Listlessness, if somebody, if there's no other cause or concern for it that's credible or reasonable, we would look at that. Sensation of weakness, that occurs in a lot of patients that I work with B5 deficiency. Numbness, tingling, shooting up and down, pain up and down your feet is another problem that we see very frequently as well. So, I mean, that could look like peripheral neuropathy or diabetic neuropathy. So, there are many cases where that's actually not what's going on. Slow wound healing. Okay, so that could be from antioxidant vitamins. It could be from a condition like diabetes or a circulatory problem, but that is definitely something to take a look at. And then finally, what are the foods that are highest in B6? Calf's liver is one of the top ones on there. If you can find that, very, very high in B5. Excuse me, not 6. Sunflower seeds are a really great source of B5. So if you like to do that with like a trail mix or anything like that, that would be a really great way to get that into your diet. Good old cremini mushrooms. They've come up on every B-complex vitamin. There are a ton of B-complex vitamins in cremini, so I definitely recommend those. Yogurt's a great source of it. Of course, I always recommend if you're going to do yogurt, make sure it's the absolute top quality that you can possibly get. Because if you're not doing a top quality, that's not going to help anything. So good organic yogurt. Some people, I've had patients that make their own yogurt, which bravo to them for doing that. I'm not even that advanced. I tend to buy that in the store if I'm going to consume that. But a really good organic yogurt would be great. Corn. Now, here's the thing with corn. Just like soy and wheat, corn is a genetically modified crop. So unless it says it's organic on there, I promise you guys it's not organic. So that's something I'm always concerned about. So make sure it's organic corn. Tastes a lot better, a lot more nutrition. You're getting a lot of bang for your buck by spending a little bit of extra money on organic. Broccoli is another huge source of that, which is so funny because I was just like craving broccoli before I started talking about this. Yeah, this is what I crave at midnight. Normal people get the munchies. I want to eat broccoli. Very funny. So that's definitely another one. Winter squash, which is great. That's coming into season now that we're going into fall. Has got a ton of B5 in it. So it's mostly the yellow fruits and vegetables, if you kind of notice a trend going on here. Cauliflower is another one with a ton of B5. A whole egg. Now, so it's mostly the egg yolk that has B5, but there is some in the white too. So I definitely recommend that if you like to enjoy that in the mornings or at any time. And good old strawberries have a ton of B5 in them as well. So there are plenty of ways to get B5. If you're noticing your energy is depleted, you're fatigued a lot, you're having numbness or tingling anywhere in the body, check to see if your Bs are low or try to incorporate more of these particular foods in your diet. All right, everybody, so I'm glad to have gone over B5 with you tonight. Nice, quick, short video on the benefits of that. If you have any questions, you can always email me at Christie@happyandhealthywellness.com, or, of course, leave it in the comment box below. You could also hit subscribe so you can see our other videos that we have. Once a week, we do a vitamin video. Another day during the week, we will do a video on 100 Days of a Girl with Lyme documentary. And I also do product reviews in addition to my occasional vitamin M music or vitamin N nature videos that I like to pop in. So I have the happy with the healthy going on. All right, everybody. I hope you all have a great night or a great day. Everyone take care. And again, thank you for watching. Love you guys. Bye-bye.